Hi guys, Tom Bell here from Revenue Tactics, your go-to affiliate marketing channel. Let's talk about one of the biggest traps in affiliate marketing, free traffic. Because free sounds amazing until you realise you're paying with months of your life and you still don't control the result. And just a quick one, if you like these no-fluff affiliate marketing videos where I break down exactly what works and what wastes time, be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be putting out a lot more content just like this on an ongoing basis. Now, this video is native ads versus free traffic, and I'm going to be brutally honest with you here. If your free traffic plan is mainly SEO and building affiliate niche sites, I think that model has been heavily damaged compared to what it used to be. Not because SEO is dead, but because Google has become a far less reliable business partner than people want to admit. And if you've never experienced a paid traffic source turning off overnight, like I have, you're going to understand exactly why I prefer paid traffic, especially for affiliates who want to scale. Here's the cleanest way to think about it. Affiliate marketing success isn't about motivation, it's about control. So when you compare native ads to free traffic, what you're really comparing is control-based traffic, i.e. native ads, for example, versus permission-based traffic, free platforms like SEO, social reach, algorithmic traffic. With native ads, you're not asking anyone for permission, you're buying attention in an auction. With SEO, you're building something and hoping a third party decides to keep sending you traffic. And that difference changes everything about the business model. Your timeline, your stress levels perhaps, your ability to scale, your ability to recover if something goes wrong. The reason people love free traffic is obvious. They want the dream. I'll build content, I'll rank, and I'll have passive income. And look, I get why that's attractive, but the thing nobody tells beginners is free traffic is just delayed payment. You pay up front with your time. You're paying writing content, building sites, getting links, fixing technical issues, waiting for indexing from Google, waiting for rankings, and then maybe you get paid later. And the real killer is you can do all of that work and still be there 6 months later going, is this even going to work? Because you never really know if you're building an asset or building a sandcastle. Now, here's where I'm going to be blunt, and some people won't like this, but it's true. The old model of affiliate niche sites where you basically publish SEO first content at scale, rank a bunch of best X and review posts and collect commissions has taken a beating. And the reason's simple. Google has been pushing hard in the direction of helpful content, genuinely useful content, and it's become better at identifying sites that look like they exist primarily to monetize search traffic. So what happened for a lot of people is they built these sites, got traction, then an update rolls out and traffic gets wrecked. Now, I'm not saying this happens to everybody, but it has happened to a lot of people lately, and the reliability is the point here. For an affiliate, reliability is everything because you're trying to build a predictable business that prints sales. If your main traffic source is unpredictable, then your income becomes unpredictable. And that's why I say for the average affiliate trying to build something this year, relying on SEO as your primary engine is a rough game. Because even if you're doing it right, you still don't control distribution. Let me explain something that doesn't get talked about enough. SEO doesn't just cost time, it costs emotional energy because it's slow and it's ambiguous. You can grind for weeks and the feedback loop is basically silence. And when something does happen, it often feels random. Now compare that to something like paid traffic or native ads. Native ads gives you a feedback loop fast. You can launch a test and within days you know, are people clicking? Are they engaging? Is it converting? And that's why I love paid traffic for affiliates. It's not that it's easy, it's that it's honest. It tells you the truth quickly. So let's talk native ads. Here's why native ads can be so powerful. You can turn traffic on today, you can test offers today, you can test angles today, and the speed matters because affiliate marketing is a testing game. Most people don't fail because they're dumb, they fail because the affiliate loop is too slow and they lose belief. Native ads shortens the entire loop, and because you're buying attention, your job becomes very clear. Pick a strong offer, create a strong angle, put it in front of the right audience, and track and diagnose. That's a proper business model. Now let's be fair, native ads isn't perfect, of course. The downside is it forces you to be disciplined. With SEO, you can kind of cope and tell yourself you're building an asset even if the strategy is shaky. With paid traffic, the market tells you quickly, this ad sucks, this angle isn't resonating, this offer isn't converting. So native requires structure, tracking, a testing system, and also emotional control, as with any paid traffic. And that's why it's not for people who want a fantasy. But if you want results, it's one of the cleanest paths. If I was starting today, here's the approach I think is smartest. Use native ads to generate cash flow and validate what actually converts. Because once you've got something converting on paid traffic, you know you've got a real offer and angle combination. And then, and only then, if you want to build a free traffic method, you build it around what you already know works. That could mean YouTube content, an email list, community, even SEO, but more brand-led and trust-led, not pump content and pray. Because the end game isn't free traffic. The end game is traffic you control, paid traffic you can scale, and owned audience you can keep. That's how you stop living at the mercy of algorithms. And just to be clear, if you're dead set on SEO, I would not build some faceless niche site designed purely around ranking best X post, for example, and hoping it prints. If you're doing SEO now, I'd lean into real expertise, real differentiation, real brand, content that people would search for because it's you, not because it's generic, because affiliate generic content is exactly what gets squeezed over time. So native ads versus free traffic. Here's the truth, guys. Free traffic sounds safe, but it's often slow and unpredictable. Native ads, faster, more controllable, and it demands a real testing system. If you want my full blueprint for native ads, offer selection, angles, pre-sale structure, tracking, and the testing framework that I've used to win ClickBank's Platinum Award with multiple times, that's all inside my native ads masterclass. And if you want help applying it directly to your situation, that's exactly what my one-on-one coaching is for. And you can apply by filling out the application in the description below. Also, drop me a comment and tell me what you're focusing on right now. I'd love to hear. Native ads, SEO, YouTube, or something else. And if this was useful, be sure to like and subscribe. Best wishes, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.